Come on, 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 come on. Check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out, check, come on, check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out, check, come on, check this out, check, come on, come on, come on.
So now roll with it. Hey, what's Sam? How y'all doing? Cooling, bro. Cooling, bowling. You know, it's just me tonight. I'm the only chick on here tonight with the bros.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. My
vibes.
You know, well, y'all know it's us. I am your host, Kia Hospital, with my fellow co-host. Tonight I got my brothers with me. I got Drew Pop, I got Good Street Sam, and I got Trey with the Conveaux. And we are the Conveaux
Club. The Conveaux Club. Yeah, I got my hat on.
Look at the hat. Look at the C's. Let me see it. Put it down again, Sam. Y'all, look how dope Sam is. He made that. It's real organic. All about Good Street Sam, the one and only, nothing bad around y'all. But the Conveaux Club ain't nothing without my other girls too. I got to shout y'all out. I think Cole may be coming later. I'm not sure. And shout out to my girl, Naturally Neek. Okay.
Shout out.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my girl Neek. Shout out to my girl Cole on the flow. And the Conveaux Club could not be the Conveaux Club without our lovely producer in the background handling the ones and the twos. Kilo, Miss Kankia, Miss Abstract Film. You know, so we got to give a shout out to her as well. Okay. But tonight we are talking about emotional intelligence. But before we get into emotional intelligence, we want to have some people come on and kind of give y'all a briefing about something that y'all can do to kind of battle with your emotions. You know, if you need a little walk, if you need a little outing, a little 1-2, we have the Sisters of Strength and Knowledge. They're going to tell us about their 3rd annual breast cancer walk that will be occurring this month as we are honoring breast cancer awareness. So we will bring them up and they will tell y'all a few about that. Bring them on up.
Where that voice come from?
I don't know. It just came out. We got a lot of strength and a lot of knowledge in here now. All right.
Yes.
How y'all feeling?
All right.
Hi,
good evening.
How are you?
Hello.
So tell the people, Miss Sheena, tell everybody what is, first of all, if they don't know who the sisters are, not only the sisters, but the sisters with the strength and the knowledge, let the people know who you guys are.
Yes, well, I'm Sheena. I'm the president and the founder, and I'll let the ladies introduce themselves.
Okay, I'm Dr. Gail Thomas, co-founder.
Okay.
Advisor.
She might be
I'm Geraldine, aka Pain Giver the Punisher. I will be doing the warm-up.
Okay.
Good evening. I'm Juanita Dorsey. I'm one of the vice presidents of SSK.
Okay.
So we have a Sherry Stadium.
Hey, Miss Sherry. Hey, honey.
Sherry. She's my sister. We also have Michelle. She's in Michelle Diggs. She lives in Houston, Texas. And we have Tara Williams. She's here. She's our secretary. And who else are we missing? Roka Hamilton. She's a member as well. Pandora Joseph is the other vice president, but she's working tonight, so she would not be available. But we want to say thank you for allowing us to be here to share the knowledge that we all need to know about, including men. It's about October is breast cancer awareness month. So we want to make sure everybody understands why it's important.
Okay.
So I
And
know
I
that y'all have a walk that y'all do. So tell the people the walk. How can they sign up? What does the walk entail? And give us the details about y'all upcoming walk.
Okay, this is our third annual breast cancer walk. It's going to be at the Bayou Country Sports Park on 311. Gates open at 8. We have a meet and greet. The walk will probably start about 9:30, 9:45. The reason we host this walk, let me first start off and say that we are a nonprofit organization. Our goal and mission is to engage, educate, and empower people in the Tri-Parish area, especially our women. Breast cancer is something that most of us have known someone that has had breast cancer, or we had a family member that had breast cancer. And believe it or not just women get breast cancer. Men can get breast cancer as well. So with this walk, we want to educate people on why it's important to do self breast exams and to have a mammogram. That way, you're always supposed to have a baseline. You have to know your body. And if there's something different, you want to make sure you go to your provider and explain that to him so he or she can tell you which avenue to take. The American Cancer Society says that approximately 350 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer and approximately 4,500 will die.
Wow.
And approximately out of that 4,500, 1% of them will be men. So it's important to know your status, know your family history, know your baseline body. And at the walk, we discuss all of these things. We show you how to do breast exams. We have resources where you can get a free mammogram if needed. The walk is on October the 11th. It starts at 8 and it'll be over by 12. If you can register online on our Facebook account, or you can call me. My number is listed on the flyer. And if you have any issues with registering or had any questions about it, we'll be glad to answer your questions. And the reason we're able to do this walk is from our sponsors, like Synergy Bank, Heart Association from Lafayette, Williams Technical College, and I can go on and on and on, but you will see their names on a banner. And thank you, Trayvon will be our photographer for that day. It's just a blessing to be able to bless other women. And believe it or not, the women that we're seeing are getting younger and younger that are being diagnosed with breast cancer. So it's very important that you know your family history and know your body.
Yes, ma'am. For
Yes,
sure.
ma'am.
I hear about the mammogram part. I ain't never forget, but I hear it's kind of painful. Is it true that a mammogram is painful, or is that a myth?
Myth.
It's a myth.
We have 2 women
I
on
think
here
so.
now that are breast cancer survivors, which is Miss Chantel Townsend and Dr. Gail. And they can tell you about the fight it is. People don't realize what a diagnosis like breast cancer can do to a family. It affects them financially, of course, emotionally, and physically. So we're going to have vendors out there, like when you have chemo, women lose their hair. We're going to have Halo medical wigs that can assist them with getting wigs. We're going to have Lacey, Face by Lacey, to help women with the makeup. We're going to have a credit union, jewelry, people selling jewelry, and we're going to also have food by Eats and Sweets. They're going to be out there. So it's going to be a very nice event. So we're asking anybody, if you want to participate, please register. We will have registration at the site as well. And with that registration, if the shirts are available, you'll get a shirt and you'll also get a bag with a lot of different items in it.
Well, I got a question. One of the things that just stuck out to me is you said that men can get breast cancer as well. What are some of what can I do as a man to find out? Like what are some of the resources?
First of all, it's your history, your family history. Second of all, know your body. Take a look in a mirror at yourself, and then look at if your nipples are inverted, or or if one is more swollen than the other, one is a little painful, and then you want to check your breast, and we're going to teach that out there. And if you find a lump, you need to get that taken care of right away. I'm glad you asked that question. The very first patient, excuse me, that I gave chemo to was a 25-year-old male that had just gotten married. He found the lump in his breast, didn't think about it, just thought maybe it was he had hit himself, but it was a lump. And they did a biopsy and it turned out to be breast cancer. You don't see that often with men, but you have to know, men have to know they can get breast cancer.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, for real. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's
Yes.
the
And see,
percentage?
that's why the purpose of this walk, we want to educate, people about the importance of self-breast exams. And we talk about different things, your history. As a matter of fact, we are partnered with the ambassadors of the United Cancer Society, where we're trying to find out why are especially Black women are dying so fast with breast cancer. And one of the things that we know, Black women and white women develop breast cancer about the same time, but Black women are dying in higher numbers. So why? We have to investigate that. We're trying to see, is it our diet? Is it the stress? Is it our family history? But where is it coming from? Because now what we're seeing is women that do not have a history of breast cancer in their families are developing breast cancer. So that's a question, things that we're working on with the American Cancer Society, where a long time ago they used to be able to pull your hair, string your hair, or test your blood. But now they're seeing none of that is really telling us a whole lot. So is it environmental? So there's a couple of questions that are asked, and then we kind of go from there.
I would like to add, being a fitness instructor and personal trainer, there are guys that work out at the gym, and sometimes you may look and you can tell when a guy is on what they call the juice. And you can tell because they will have breasts. It's like they're growing breasts. So those guys especially need to be aware that they can get breast cancer, all because they're trying to get a bulk body and their breasts are growing as well.
I think we definitely need to have y'all on for a full episode. Y'all just full of information and knowledge that I don't even think we have an idea about.
Oh,
Right.
yes. We have a
I
lot.
did
That's
want to
why we are
mention.
sisters of strength and knowledge.
I wanted to mention in response to Kia Hot Spitter, and known as Miss Jackson, hi, when she said, is it painful? I did want to say early detection does save lives. And then at the normal age starts at about 40 to get a mammogram. And at my first mammogram, that's when I detected that I had breast cancer. Had I not gone, I probably would have gone through worse than what I did with my breast cancer, or maybe have not survived. So most people are afraid to go and get an exam, but it's just a little discomfort. Is not painful. It's just discomfort. So don't be fearful of going. They really are kind. They're not stressful with it. You can let them know, when it's enough, or if it's too painful that you can't handle it. But it is very important for you to have it done.
Yeah, and they have new machines now that
I
are really
got one more
updated.
question for y'all. I remember a couple of years ago, I heard Dr. Kimio speak about a panel that was for for Governor John Bell Edwards, and they were trying to do more studies specifically for Black women and minority women, because when they did a lot of studies on breast cancer or other serious diseases, we weren't used in those studies. And I wanted to know, did y'all know anything about that, or has there been any update about how those studies are going? Maybe when y'all come back, y'all can talk about it even more. Give y'all some time to research it.
Sure.
I've heard about that study. I think sometimes that's just like with medication, and Trayvon, we spoke about this before. there are certain medications that are not good for blacks. So with the conversation of breast cancer, it behooves me how we are diagnosed at the same time, but yet we're dying at higher numbers. So we have to sit back and think: is it because of fear? Is it because of lack of knowledge? Or is it because of the treatment plan that we're given? So those things are very important. And maybe at another time we can dig deeper into those questions because that's very important.
And it may be a financial thing, sister, like you
It,
said, but
mhm,
they're offering these mammograms free. So that's what we need to stress. Free,
yeah,
free, you know?
yeah. And it's
Yeah.
lack of fear. It's fear. Um,
Mhm.
some women is don't out of sight, out of mind. You know, they don't want to know. I've had women to tell me that. And I would say, as Dr. Gale has said, if you're it's best to be diagnosed early so you can you can have that fixed and
Yeah.
maybe survive. But if you wait to the last minute and wait and wait and wait, sometimes you get into a situation there's nothing else left to do. So early detection does save lives. It's important. Knowledge is power. When you know better, you do better. And that's the purpose of our walk. We want to educate, engage with you, meet you where you are, educate you on the importance of breast cancer awareness, on the mammogram, and on self breast exams. You know where to go, know who to talk to. We will direct you um, on where to go so you can get the help that you need. You have to be an advocate for yourself. It's very, very important to advocate for yourself. Nobody else is going to do it. Only you know your body. And if something doesn't feel right and the doctor said, oh, and he kind of brushes you off, go to another doctor
Yes.
until you get the answers that you need, the why.
I did want to add the disposition that we do have as far as healthcare as African Americans or people of color is not the same as others, but stress does contribute to different development of cancers and also our diet. So diet and exercise is also important, but we carry a higher level of stress,
Mhm,
in our lifestyle of what we do and things like that. And we need to really take better care of ourselves in order
mhm,
to not develop cancers as easy. And then when we get it, it may be more aggressive than in other
mhm,
cultures or
mhm,
races because we've waited so long. We have other factors, genetics, where we tend to be more on the higher end of any disease or ratings and naturally in general.
When we look at our SSAK sisters, we are all black. We're African American. And a lot of people they are looking at this, oh, that's a black walk. We need to collaborate with
mhm,
white people. And when I say that, because it's like it's a black walk. The majority that you will see will be white, will be black people at this walk. We need to get the word out that it's not just a black walk, it's a everybody walk.
Mhm.
mhm. And I think that to have that being said, that tells me again about the lack of knowledge.
Yes,
This breast cancer walk, not just Black women get breast cancer, white
you're
women,
right.
Asian women, Korean women, Italian women, Spanish women. Every culture gets breast cancer.
Yes.
And so the walk is to help everybody,
Mhm.
to educate everyone on what they need to do if they find a lump in their breast. That's what it's about. So for those that feel that way, may God bless them. You get knowledge anywhere,
Yes.
I'm not quite sure
especially
how to
when it's
help you with
free.
that.
So to for someone to take that attitude that we just say God bless them, that's all we could
Mm-hmm.
say.
Mm-hmm.
And
We
knowledge is
have our
power.
That's right. Knowledge is power. The
Knowledge is
more you
power,
know, the
and
better
knowledge is
you are.
free. Yes.
That's
It's free.
fire.
I know,
Thank y'all
right?
so much for coming. I'll definitely see y'all Saturday, and we thank y'all
Yes.
for coming on and sharing with us for a little bit, man. Thank y'all so much.
Thank
Thank
y'all.
Thank
you.
y'all
Thank
for
y'all for
having
having
us.
us.
We
Thank you for
really
having
appreciate
us.
it. Can I
Okay.
mention that the walk is on October the 11th? It starts at 8. We'll have a meet and greet on 311 at the Sports Country Sports Park. And thank
Okay.
y'all.
Thank
Thank you,
y'all.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Right.
SSK.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Good
Bye
night.
bye. Good night.
They dope, man.
They are dope. That's really dope. I really enjoy them. SSK, that's a nice sound. Hey, Miss Chantel. Hey, Miss Chantel. You back? You joining us? Thank you so much for coming.
Right.
Oh, you on mute. We can't hear you, but we can read your lips. Thank you. All right, man. That was dope, man. Y'all come out. If y'all out, come on Saturday. Get y'all walk in. Twist hard down for the breast cancer awareness. Okay. It's so dope when you have like people who can just pour that knowledge. Like they like walking live. I really, really enjoy that. Knowledge is power for sure. And what you don't know, you don't know. But what I do know is that a lot of people are not emotionally intelligent. That's what I do know. People don't know how to regulate their emotions. So tonight we're talking about avoiding the crash out. Emotional intelligence. For one, we're gonna get started about what is emotional intelligence to you? What does it mean to you? To me, somebody who is emotionally intelligent is somebody who, for one, knows how to regulate their emotions. Okay. They think before they react. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes we do get in positions where we'll just react. I know I used to, but we'll get into that, how I now avoid the crash outs. But somebody who is able to regulate not only their emotions, but they're aware and self-aware of others, and how they feel in their emotions. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to maintain their composure. They don't know how to just keep it peak. You know what I mean? Like just think before you speak. I feel like we need to be slow to speak, quick to listen. Because I feel like if you telling me something and I'm talking over you, or if I'm crashing out, nobody is really encoding anything. So I feel like really maintaining your composure and being able to regulate your emotions and be aware of other people's emotions allows you to be emotionally intelligent. So what y'all think? What you got, Pop?
I think emotional intelligence is how you reason with and about your emotions or feelings. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like this is a crash out culture. And a lot of people it's hard to, but I think like at times everybody's emotion or feelings are justifiable because it's a collection of ideas, beliefs, how you was raised. It's a multitude of things that go into an emotion. You know what I'm saying? Now you might do something and I'm looking at it like, oh man, that's stupid. But based on what you saw growing up, how you was raised, that might be a justifiable emotion to you. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's how you reason with your feelings and emotions, like at a certain point in time.
For sure.
So I do agree with what both of y'all said. So I don't want to like repeat it. But just to add to it, like you say, when you say like being considerate of others' feelings, like also being just aware of like being able to read the room. You know what I'm saying? To go along with good decision making, thinking before you speak, being able to like just control. Like it doesn't have to have an immediate reaction. Just to know that, you don't have to react immediately. And just put a little time in between things. I think that would ease any like over emotional response if you put some time in between and get to cool off a little bit. But for the most part, it's just the ability to logically, make or even if you're attempting, just like attempting at a base level, attempting to make the right decision before you react.
I like that. And that I call it an emotional buffer. Like
emotional what?
You need an emotional buffer sometimes, man. Like I don't like to be in situations where I have to react immediately to something. You know what I'm saying? I much rather put a buffer in between the action and the reaction. A lot of times somebody might do something or say something, I might not say nothing, you know.
Y'all think about it sometimes.
Yeah, like like you say, read the room. Sometimes this person over there might not have the best energy. I'm not even gonna tell them nothing at that point in time. Sometimes conversations need to be had, and it's not the right place.
Or why just not in a group of people? Like
Right.
the difference between telling somebody something in a group and telling them something individually to the side. That could change everything.
Yeah.
Right. I kind of feel like emotional intelligence is, can you put your finger on what you're feeling? And
Right.
can you properly discern what that emotion is and the appropriate action at the time that goes with it? And I think most people go straight to reaction. Like they don't even comprehend that they're having an emotional response to something they're seeing or something that someone has said or even something that's happening to them. Most of the time, you're just going straight to the response. Just like you said, because we living in a time where it's like it's not just a crash out culture. We're kind of propagated to crash out. Like, somebody played with you, somebody disrespected you. Like, the only appropriate response to that is disrespect or something that crosses that line of being, assault or violence. Like we get on that type of time easily. So I like to say, like, can you put your finger on it? Like, what is that thing that you're feeling? I remember once we were having a conversation about the emotional wheel and like how we think of maybe 20 or 30 words to describe how we feel. I think Kia had brought that up. And she was talking about like it was dozens, if not hundreds of words that actually describe how we feel, but we only use this very limited vocabulary to figure out how we're feeling about something. So a lot of times you may not be angry. You might be embarrassed. You might be flustered. You might be flabbergasted. You know what I'm saying? Like it may sound like some $5 words that you may never need, but when you understand what that definition is or what that word really means or what this emotion is, it'll help you respond accordingly. Like if I'm embarrassed, maybe it's not the right time for me to explain myself out of this situation
To
or
go
blow
live.
up at people. Like it's not always angry. It's not always anger. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there about like calling the thing what it is.
Yeah, I was just about does crashing out always have to be something that's angry? Because you could crash out by doing, like you said, embarrassment, whatever. I feel like it doesn't have to just equate to being, oh, I'm about to go flash, I'm about to go fight, I'm about to go live on Facebook, spitting in my phone, growling like a chihuahua.
Not spitting in the phone.
Spitting in the phone. Like I be hating y'all go live.
Man,
Y'all
you spitting your phone.
Like, what are you doing?
Hey, people do that?
Yes.
Boy, they be going loud crazy, bro. And I like what Trey said. And that's one of the things, like being able to properly label the emotion.
Right.
You know? I don't think people even know how to label an emotion, bro. Like anger.
Hey man, it's easy to feel mad.
Right. So let's just take the emotion anger. Are you like are you livid? Like are you like angry than you ever been? Are you irate? Like, it's different. It's different ways to label emotions. And like you say, we limit it. I'm just mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you mad?
I know I'm mad when I say I'm hotter than a 6-shooter. If you hear me say I'm hotter than a 6-shooter,
right.
Pissed off.
Hey, but you know the one that really get me is like when people be so mad they start talking and they start getting that white stuff around the corners of their mouth.
They enraged. They enraged.
I ain't never been that mad.
They enraged. That's rage.
Like there's rabies and stuff. I don't know. They just be growling, spinning the phone. Like, what's going on?
And I need to tell y'all something, bro. This is the most black feeling ever. Feeling played. Is that a
man,
real emotion?
What is that? An emotion? Is feeling played the emotion?
Emotion, sir?
Oh boy, you better not make nobody feel played.
Kia said the boosted flu when you get that.
Oh man, that's funny.
And Instagram Live. He's all he got rabies. No
Is
offense.
feeling played a valid emotion?
Man, man, there's no limit to feeling played. That's the problem. You can't
It's like
regulate
it's
that.
no age
You
on
can't.
it.
I
You
think.
can't regulate feeling played.
Can't regulate.
I think once you start to realize that feeling played means my ego is hurt in this moment.
Right,
Right.
all right. That's all right. They ain't gonna say that though.
Nah,
Mhm.
nah.
Bruh.
What's up, Chaz? I see you, baby.
How y'all doing tonight?
What
What's
up?
up?
What's
What up?
going on, Cole?
Anybody that crash out and lose it, they felt played.
They felt played for
They
sure.
felt played.
Mm,
Okay.
What is feeling played though?
man,
Like
man.
you playing with me. Like
I mean, it definitely got
you
some
Son,
got me
anger in there.
fucked
son,
up.
stop
You
playing with me.
playing with? I
I'm
gotta
playing.
show
It,
you. I gotta
it's
show
like
you.
angry, disrespected, embarrassed. It's at least three of them.
It's like all the emotions balled up into one.
Right, like a suicide. Dagger.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I've heard
You
so many people say that, son, I felt played. I had
I
to do
felt
it.
played,
because
and
it's
I
no
shot the
words.
club up.
It's no words to describe it. You felt
Man, that's
played.
not a
Like
valid emotion, man. You need to, anytime you start feeling played, you need to sit back
but
and
check this out.
try to figure out
Any,
what's wrong.
anybody you tell I felt played to, they
They
automatically know.
automatically understand
Right.
it.
And
Right,
that's
you ain't lying.
and that's why, like, I don't think we should like invalidate it. I kind of feel like that's a huge emotion because you don't even know how to put that into words
Right.
until you become an adult and it's like, well, I do know some other words, but man, when somebody say I feel played, I know exactly where they're coming from. Like that's the lowest of the low. Why you did
But
me like that?
you don't even really know. Like it could be a situation that you never even experienced before. But as soon as they tell you you feel played, they felt
Yeah.
played, you automatically could relate to it.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Feeling played ain't no joke, bruh. So, like, what does it mean? So I'm gonna ask each one of y'all. We talking about crashing out. What does a crash out look like to y'all? To me, a crash out is somebody who just took it too extreme. Like you just took it to the next level. You didn't even have to do all that. Like you really crashed out. So does crash out look like somebody just doing something crazy in action to y'all? Truthfully, when crash out come to your mind, what type of person come to your mind? A crash out dummy.
I wouldn't say that because I feel like some people just ignorant. Like that's all they know. So I think crashing out is like when you getting out of character. Like it's some people they don't tolerate no plan. I don't want none of that. Like if I do feel played, like everybody know this is not a person you put your life in their hands by playing
Right.
or joking with them. But I feel like when you come out of character and somebody pull you into a place where you don't often exist, to me that's crashing out.
Okay.
Mm.
So Kia said putting 20 on 10. Mm-hmm.
I could agree with that. Anytime anything gets you out of character,
Yeah.
I just feel like you done crash. Now, I mean, you could debate with somebody, you could go back and forth, but if words get you to a point where you like won't fight, you know what I'm saying, somebody got to hold you back and all that, so you crashing out at this point. Like you crashing out.
I don't know, man. Words do a lot, bro. Words
Well,
usually get it to that point.
right. It's words though.
Yeah.
It's
Somebody
I
words.
mean,
wrong person for sure.
yeah, hey, bro. The words could hurt, but it's like when you I guess if you have any like moral code that you live by,
Mm-hmm.
like crashing out is like just completely abandoning that for like
Mm.
revenge or something that you can't say what's minor and what's major based on, like Trey said, how some people just come up and they cut like that, but you got some moral code.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you're willing to just completely go against that, like man, especially if it's out of anger and you do something and all, it's like, man, you crashing out, bro. Like it ain't gotta be always a physical thing. It's just, man, I see somebody going against the grain.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Okay.
Well, Boosie said, bucked up and you ain't got no mind.
Come on, man.
You ain't respecting mine, but I'm gonna hit you. That
Mine.
nine.
So I do think it's a good time to bring this up. Like Sam has said, not all the time is it out of anger. So you got people. Another thing is like people that I would say exhibit hopelessness. Like
Mhm. They exhibit
something
hopeless.
something happens in their life and they feel like, man, I done lost my job. I done broke up with my wife. I caught my old man cheating. And
Nothing to
instead
lose.
of reacting with anger, you just become hopeless to the point where it's like, I might do a line of coke. I,
Oh,
I, I might
I'm gonna
try
turn up
something.
right quick, huh?
Yeah, I might do something that I don't normally do. But
Mhm.
I feel like when you become like, you start self-destructing. So it
Right.
might not look
That's-
like
mm-hmm.
violence on the
mhm.
outside because nobody else is involved, but it's like, oh, you stop just caring about yourself. You stop caring about your appearance. That I feel like that's a part of crashing out too. Like, but
Right. You
because
spiraling at least.
because we always associate crashing out with anger, we don't think about the person that like they really just don't care about nothing no more.
Taking no
And
Mhm.
it's
shot.
almost like, man, I don't care if I wake up tomorrow. To me, that's
Mhm.
crashing out.
Yeah,
Mm.
I
Mm.
can
I agree.
for sure, man. So do
Mm.
y'all feel like, when it comes down to society, we had a subtopic that said, how has society become more sensitive? Do you feel like a lot of people crash out because they just so sensitive to everything and they don't really think before they speak? Like
Most
sensitivity is a big part of it.
most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. I think today's society, a lot of people are super sensitive. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that be the reason behind the crash and them getting out of character or whatever. Like I said earlier, like you say, words hurt, but at the
Yeah.
end of the day, they just words. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I think a lot of times we get into stuff and people are intentionally saying stuff to hurt you, if that makes sense. And
Right.
Mm-hmm.
you gotta be able to decide, like, man, first of all, these just words. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people don't reflect, they projecting their insecurities or whatever they feel onto you or out to you to
Mm.
the world. You know what I'm saying? So I I agree with y'all that words hurt. They do. That's probably one of the most painful things. But does it hurt because it's words, or does it hurt because it's the truth?
Right.
Mm.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And like being that I'm getting older, like I often I guess start speaking like an older guy. These younger people do things differently. So at one point I would just say they completely being sensitive. But to tag on to what you say about people telling them stuff and it's just words, I think now so is that anybody could tell you anything.
Mm, mm,
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's social media. It ain't like a person got to be in your face to say something crazy to you.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like at a certain point, wasn't that many people telling us stuff about ourselves when we was that young. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
they getting it in such large amounts that they do feel like they have to respond to it. And our generations and above look at it like, man, it's just words, man. It's just man, that's a lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
That's a
whole
lot
bunch
of
of
work.
words, bro.
Especially for
And I
somebody broken.
and I think it's not just sensitivity. I think it's becoming more and more intolerant. Like we don't have. I think in our generation, like playing the dozens or josing with somebody, like you learn how to develop a thick skin over time.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like after one joke, it's not even that I feel played. It's like I gotta show you I'm not to be played with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So after one joke is nah, run me that fade, or I'm going to the car, or some
Yeah.
stuff like that. I kind of feel like sensitivity plays a part in it, but I think it's also like everybody has this non-tolerance, zero tolerance kind of thing going on.
Uh-huh.
Kids said ribbon can go too far nowadays. Boy, they almost tore it down in my class today behind ribbon. Boy, they was thinking shut up. I said, hold on.
For real, man. Like
Boy, it really make you crash out, boy.
we come from that culture, man. Like, I mean, now I think now it's considered bullying, but bro, you used to get ribbed, bro. Like you don't know you don't know pain until you had to go to school with a bowl cut or some shit.
You had a bowl?
Boy, what? Boy, we used to get haircuts. My dad used to cut our hair, bro. We used to be crying, son. Like,
man, God bless the dead. My mama used to let my cousin cut my hair. Lord,
sometimes, man.
Them bowls used to be so sharp, son.
Come on, man.
So a bowl cut is when they put a bowl on your head and just
I mean, they don't have to actually put a bowl on your head, but it
like
looked
a
like
straight
it
line
did.
across the head.
Might as well.
Ooh.
No fan.
No,
Yeah, don't fade
work.
it. Don't flick it. They don't flick it.
Nothing. Straight.
Boy, I need to see a bowl cut picture, y'all. I need to see a bowl.
Nobody got no. Oh, I was gonna say nobody got no bowl cut.
Look, Ronald Rainey talking about a bowl cut or a ball spot. Boy, you ever had a ball spot?
Ball spot. Oh my god.
Hey, bowl cuts
Oh
be
my
a cat.
Ball, and then a ball spot be ashy.
Then you gotta rock it. Like you
Ringworm,
can't do nothing about it. You gotta go to school. You can't wear no head at school.
Luckily, hopefully we praying it's around wintertime. You can put a beanie on or something when you go
Something
outside.
on your hood or something, man. You
Somebody-
can't wear no
Yeah,
head.
say going to school looking like Blade. Facts. Me and Sam both used to have the Blade haircut for sure.
It just threw you in there.
My
Sam.
flat time was fresh, you hear me?
Yeah.
Man, the bowl cut is crazy, bro.
But bullying to a certain extent builds character.
But it's not when there's so many people, bro.
Right. That's what I was
Too
gonna say.
many.
I think it could go too far now because, all right, I only got to get ribbed at school about this bowl cut. When I go home, my daddy got a bowl cut and Sam got one. So
that's just what it is, Ryan.
That's what it is, Ryan. But
So is it not a difference between ribbing and bullying? Like, is that in the same category though?
I don't think it is, but we grew up in a different era.
Right.
I feel like today is considered bullying, but back in the day, that was josting. You getting ribbed, we josting, we bullying.
I don't know. No, I kind of feel like ribbon is going back and forth. Like,
okay, so
you gotta have self-confidence.
I feel like
Amongst friends.
bullying, like it's verbal abuse. Like you can't stand the sight of somebody talking about you, and they just going in every time they see you. It's like not being able to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like we came up and used to slap box and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you knew somebody couldn't slap box, like it ain't even fun. It's not fun to like slap the same person. Like you want to try to get with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they take it to a whole nother level these days. Everything is like over the top.
That's why they ain't got cell phones in school no more. Something outside of bullying. That's one of the main reasons why they took them.
And that's the thing. You got to leave from school, man. Let's say I didn't have fights. We get in a fight. All we got is the people that saw it, and everybody else at school the next day be like, "What happened?" And you be like, camera phones took away the good old wasn't what. Remember when people used to be like,
wasn't what?
Man, what the fight was wasn't what. So what it was like a tie? What?
Oh man, they got a camera out. Somebody got to get knocked out.
Or somebody clip it. Somebody clip the fight. That one time you slipped.
Oh yeah. But now you got to see that when you get home, and just imagine like 5 or 6 people seeing you get your ass whooped compared to 200,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the social media has taken it to a whole nother level. And on top of that, every year this memory gonna come up.
Right. It starts to remind you. Laugh at this person again.
And on top of that, not only is it just social media, it's like you have people online who are professional bullies. They get paid to bully people. Like their pages are going viral from bullying other people.
It's like World Star, the World Star culture.
Right.
So, yeah, World Star back in the day, you know a fight about to happen.
Boy, it was a point where you square up somewhere, somebody be like, World Star.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it should kick in like now. like as an adult, I have to have some emotional intelligence when I'm on the phone and I see everybody sharing the fight. Like, what this got to do with me? Like, what am I gaining from watching this fight? Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I fall into it, be like, damn, that was funny. But other times it's like, bro, why I'm making this person famous by watching this or giving them another view? Man, like just scroll on it or not open it when somebody sees some bullshit.
Right.
I'm very selective on who I might crack a joke on or whatever on social media. Like I really got to know you and know you the type of person that joke. You know what I'm saying? I don't partake in no jokes like that. I'm past all that, bro. Like I think when you self-aware and you realize that we kind of be all dealing with the same stuff, maybe at different points or periods in our lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to partake in no jokes, especially like something that like serious, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not about to partake in that, bro. I gotta see it. Like that. Like
Oh,
son, just imagine going to
oh
school
God.
like that.
Oh no, I ain't look like that.
Boy, you
Son,
wouldn't last a minute getting on the bus in
son,
Mechanicsville with
soon
that
as
on.
Hey,
you
you had to
get on the
survive that. You had to
bus,
survive that.
Why
son,
they did not fade the back of that bowl cut up? Why that bowl not faded? That
I'm
is
about
dirty.
to
Yeah, you
Man,
gotta
why?
flip
Because
that.
it's a
move,
bowl cut.
Look at the
surviving the bowl
BDs on
cut.
it. Look at the
You got
BDs.
Listen,
look. You got to use
listen,
your wrist when you get that, man.
listen. Anybody that'll leave your hair like that, they can't
Put up
cut
my
hair, obviously.
right.
They don't love you. They don't
They
care
don't
about
care.
you.
I survived bull cut, man. Look, my daddy used to
Yeah,
cut our
son.
hair. He just went bought some clippers. He ain't know how to cut hair. He just had clippers.
Bruh, how old were y'all when y'all was rocking bowl cuts?
Oh, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I've been cutting my own hair since I was 16.
Right. Sam got tired of that shit.
I got a job and bought me some fucking clippers.
I started paying for my own haircut. But
So,
I done maybe went to junior high. I'm a junior high with a bowl cut. I could vividly remember that shit.
So like
Definitely went to Oakland one.
7th, 8th grade. I might have started getting fades when shit.
no,
So as I
son.
turned 15, I had a job. So I
I'm
started.
elementary school cut off. I was at home junior high with a bob. You hear me? Savage life.
Man,
Yeah.
worst thing
But
that ever happened to me was when Duck moved to Michigan, man. My barber moved. That boy had the coldest phase in Mechanicsville. See, about that summer, it was like the summer when he moved, I couldn't find a barber, son. Then my cousin started cutting my hair. So I ended up going to Oakland with a bowl.
Ooh,
Horrible way to start 7th grade.
who
for
they
real.
was ripping you?
Tore me out the frame.
boy,
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
couldn't even make
can't.
it
You
to the
don't got
bus
no
stop.
comeback. Hey,
you
look, if
don't
somebody got some good comebacks with a bowl cut, they're a funny person.
Oh, yeah,
listen.
most definitely.
You just gotta take it. You just gotta
Yeah.
take it.
And you gotta wait till you see somebody else with a bowl so you could crack them jokes back on them.
Right. They always
Cause
they
you heard
always
all of them.
they always got that one person. What you laughing at? You can always find that person. That's what you learn. That's when you learn how to, that's when that build character. You always got one person that can't win.
Mm-hmm.
But even with that, man, like we say, we all grew up where where they call it the dozens of jokes, and it was common. But once again, that's people you know. That's people you kind of have some kind of relationship with. You know about them. You know who funny. You
Mm-hmm.
know who not. You know who doing it just to be messy. Man, when it's
Yeah.
so many people that you don't know that could just tell you anything crazy,
Mm-hmm.
it might be hard not to like I consider responding the wrong way or crash out. It might be hard not to crash out that way.
Mm-hmm.
And so, look, two things. I agree with Michael Ray. I miss $20 haircuts. But
$10. Platinum
Man,
cousins,
I
10.
my haircut used to be $10, bro.
the other thing is that's why I'm not opposed to doxing people. I think if people knew your address, you would not talk the way you talk online. I think if a real person knew your address and punched you in the face, you might have, reservations about
Mhm.
talking crazy on the internet. I
But
don't think
does
enough people are getting punched in the face.
but
Nah,
that's crash. Is that crashing out? That where it's
Nah, I
just
think
words. It's just
Nah,
Yeah,
words.
if you walk
I don't
walk
know.
to somebody's house and knock on their door and punch them in the face, you kind of
It's
crashed out.
just words.
I don't know. I feel part of me feels like that's anti-hero, kind of like vigilante. Like you deserved it.
Yeah, I do understand it.
To get
I
stuff
don't
Man,
going.
recommend it.
at the end of the day, it's just words, bro. And you actually got to go on your Facebook or on social media to see it. You could just choose
Look,
not to
hey,
look at it.
I'm all for a premeditated crash out.
I ain't gonna lie though. Play with my mama. If I get any news, you play with my mama, I'm crashing out. I don't even think.
What's considered playing with your mama?
It don't matter. My mama called me. She feel played. Now you play with her.
Man,
Old people don't feel played.
I
It's
know.
No, if you
They
she ain't
get mad.
gotta feel
Yeah,
played if
they
her
got the
mama
real
feelings hurt.
words. She feeling disrespected.
you cold. If my mama feelings is hurt, if my mama call me crying or she angry or whatever, I'm coming to see about that. You
Boy,
good? For one, and I
y'all-
feel like I'm only child. I gotta protect her. So no, if my mama feel played, her feelings hurt, slightest inconvenience, who did it? Because I know if I call her, she's saying who did it.
Boy, y'all can try to play with glue. And boy, my mama funny.
No, you
I
know
think every person
That's on you.
I know we grow and we have emotional intelligence, some of us, but I feel like everybody got a breaking point and everybody capable of crashing out. It's just what level of feeling played is gonna take for you to crash out. But we all got it in us. You know, we all got that light and that dark.
We need to
So
make feel
I got a
played.
question. So like my kid said, somebody play with her mama, and I feel like 99% of the people be like, if you do something to my child, there's no holds barred.
Yeah, justifiable crash out.
Yeah. So what happens when all of the like justified crash outs meet other justified crash outs? Like I kind of feel like it's a lose-lose situation. Like your kid got into a fight with my kid. Now you come and check my kid because my kid beat your kid up. You think I'm not gonna punch you in your face for come talking to me stupid?
it's the crash out, man. They just about to crash out.
Well, it depends. If somebody come to your house acting stupid and you punch them that's not crashing out to me.
Right. They crashed out for coming to your house.
Coming to your house.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of justifiable crash outs are just these are adults meeting adult consequences.
Right.
We should have crash out court.
So what is considered a justifiable crash out? What is legit a justifiable crash out?
I think that's one of them. Like you are so gung ho about ain't nobody gonna play with my baby, ain't nobody gonna do my baby. Like if our kids got into a straight up like equal fight, they both on equal footing, and my kid get the best of yours, and you come to me as a man, like my child did something wrong, like we're not even having a conversation, is hostility.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's crashing out if I tell you like we either need to tone this down or we need to have a different type of interaction. Mm-hmm. And that different type of interaction probably you're gonna get punched in the face.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. So let's put an emotional buffer in between this. Let's say your kid get in a fight and 2 months later you see the parent in Walmart and they check you about it. You still feel the same way? You still instantly crash out?
Number one, I feel like as a 40-year-old man, it ain't no checking me. If we having a conversation about something that happened, that's fine.
Right.
If you see me in the store and it's like hostility, like I'm gonna ask this nigga what he did to my son, blah blah. Like, we're not on that type of time. Like I'm gonna tell you, can we calm down and have a conversation after that? It's whatever.
I feel like I be trying to warn people before I crash out. All right, okay, all right, okay. And then sometimes people are just tricking you to that point where it's like, all right, I gave you a preconceived warning to chill out. And then sometimes, and I know me personally, I have gotten better with, my crashing out. I was saying today, I feel really proud of myself. I feel like I ain't really crashed out this year. So far I've been doing good. I ain't had no crash outs this year. Because I asked because I'm 28, 20. You see me how the kids do? Good job. You just
That'd be my
gotta
shit, by the way. That'd be my shit now.
like I gotta think before I do, man. And not to say I just was just crazy crash out, but y'all know me. Y'all know the moment I feel played, it's over with. I'm not thinking. You know, the old me, 2 years ago me probably just would have reacted, but I feel like now every action don't need a reaction. I'm starting to learn that. And just being slow to speak, you know, and just process everything first. Because like y'all say, like the old me probably wouldn't have processed nothing. I'm just reacting and I realized, okay, well, why do I feel this way? So now I'm taking time to say, okay, this made me feel this way because, but what really does piss me off is, and what really grinds my gears is when you tell somebody how they make you feel and they know how it makes you feel and they do it again. So that's just blatantly, you don't give a damn. So I feel like that's a justifiable crash out because I
And
told you how it made me feel, you know?
see,
I
I'm
mean,
just
it depends on what you do. There are levels to it. You know, it depends on what it is too. But I don't really believe in like every action doesn't need a reaction. It does need a reaction. It just got to be the right one.
Right
Right.
one.
Got to be at the right time. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it the right way. Like every reaction ain't got to top the last action,
that's what
Got a
people
one
doing.
one
but
up.
you do have to respond to certain things, and it's just a certain way you have to do it, man. Like it doesn't have to be like a big issue.
Right.
Most time, look, most times it was a misunderstanding.
That part.
So, like, let's kind of switch gears a second because I kind of feel like we're talking about altercations
Mm-hmm.
and violence, but sometimes, all right, let's think about like in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are times when your partner may say something that is either conflicting to what you feel or is hurtful to you.
Mm-hmm.
In that scenario, how do you react to that? Like, I'm gonna ask y'all, how do y'all react when it's somebody that you care about telling you something um that you're emotionally invested in?
First thing I like to do is I think, and you know, with women, they expect a response right there when they tell you something. And sometimes I just intake the information and just be sitting there. And you know, she'll be like, "You heard me?" Be like, "Yeah, I heard her." You know, now I'm at the point I know myself enough to know that every action don't deserve my immediate response. I know I need to think about this for a few hours or a day or two. I think a lot of times people want an answer or a
Immediately.
reaction immediately. I can't give you that. I ain't even process it. And like, you know, if I do, me and Nick don't really argue. If we do go back and forth, I start to think about it for a few days. We gotta revisit this again. Some stuff you said I done thought about, and I might won't recant my statement or you know, however I feel. So I think like I always try to include the emotional buffer, dog. Like that's real important to me. Me and you
I
could get into
understand.
a habit right now. Me and you, Trey, I'd be like, you got it, bro. It's if the temper's flaring and all that, I'm perfectly fine from walking away with it. I'm walking away. You know, and think about it. I give you a few days to cool off or whatever, and be like, hey man, we need to talk. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
I respect that, son. I
man,
like
I do that so much, bro. Like I really,
It's
really
better
do.
that way.
I respect that. That's
It's better that way.
I feel like that is like an appropriate line of thinking, like when it comes to conflict. And often I feel like conflict is always met with, like you said, like it has to be an immediate reaction.
Mhm.
I have to respond accordingly. And normally we go through this cycle of emotions of this is what I want to say, but this is what I'm gonna say.
Right.
And that's I think that's if you're like I think that's if you're being an adult about it. This is what I want to say, but this is what I'm going to say. But we
Right.
don't even like give ourselves a time enough time to like validate what we're about to say. Is that appropriate though? So like by you saying like take a step back and give it some time, that's right. I wish I
Got
could
to.
do that.
Cause
It's better that way, man.
This was a
Definitely.
learned skill now.
Because you get time to really analyze. Like also, I think emotional intelligence is being able to view any situation from a multitude of perspectives. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Y'all niggas
Um,
cooking.
so like if you give it some time, you'll probably find the right way to get to, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of times with relationship issues, there are only certain things that are like the real deal truth, and they got a lot of other mad stuff on top of it. So you start getting that first.
It's like an angry
You know what I'm
lasagna.
saying? And it's like, nah, what's the real problem? And it's something deep, like a trust issue or an insecurity or a fear or something. And I'm like, oh, so them problems could be like resolved. But if we
Mhm.
arguing about the stuff on top, like that don't really matter, it's just arguing points, we ain't gonna never resolve the problem. So like being able to identify like what the real issue is.
Yeah, get into that root. And I know me too, if I'm getting into it with a partner or whoever, I'm so introspective. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it, it's gonna replay in my mind like over and over,
Yeah.
like how I like it's boy, it's gonna tear me
For
up. Like,
days.
Forever. Like that shit. I be thinking about that shit
when
forever.
it's like when it's somebody close to me, like if it was one of y'all and we just so happy, yes, I know we really don't do none of that. But if it was one of y'all, I'm like, damn, like, what did it go wrong? Like, how could this have went different? Like it didn't even have to,
Right.
there. So it's like that shit gonna play on my mind over and over. And I'm thinking about other ways I could have reacted or how this could have went,
You
over and
ever
over.
you ever wake up in the morning and you think about something you could have said that have been like, ooh, I got you.
That's why we gotta revisit that shit. Man. I should have said
But
this.
well, I think a lot of time it's hard to revisit because it becomes about who's right or who's wrong. So ultimately that's about who go win and who go lose. And I think you gotta really try to make an effort for the conversation to cater to resolving the problem. Like it's
Mhm.
both of us against the problem,
Not us,
Mhm.
each other.
not me against you. You know what I'm saying? You got it take a little time to convey that. And often it's just, man, look, I try to find the misunderstanding, like what the real misunderstanding was. Cause when you said this, I thought you meant that, but I took it as this, so you find the real misunderstanding. And then like that should rearrange your anger. All like if you thought this was the problem, but this was really the problem, that your anger gone.
Yeah.
Right,
You
right, right.
confused now. You know what I'm
That
saying? So now we're trying to solve the confusion.
that reminds me of something I just learned in Leadership Turbo. I advise anybody who can, I think you should go through Leadership Turbo because you learn so much, not about just how to be a leader, but just how to be an effective communicator, a better person. But anyway, shout out to Miss Dr. Marilyn. Over she is over business at Nichols, and she was telling us as she gave us a scenario like we were business owners, right? And you have a problem with either one of your peers or your subordinate. And she showed this graph of I see both of us see the problem that's in the middle. And you reach out to the extremities. Both of us know the facts of what the problem is. But then we tell ourselves a narrative of what we think that means. And then we respond with an opinion about the narrative that we have created. So we never really address the problem. It's mainly about like having this bias about what we're hearing because in the story we are the hero, we are the good person, and whoever we're having this disagreement with is the bad person. So of course I'm right. So no matter what the scenario
Right.
is, I'm trying to overcome the narrative that I'm creating that I am right and I'm seeing you as wrong. So she started giving us tools that we could use to identify what the facts are about the problem.
Mhm.
And just going through that scenario of identifying facts versus opinions, that changed my entire mindset
Mhm.
Right.
about arguments.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the examples that she gave was if somebody walks up to you, like a customer walks up to you and says, "Oh, you were being rude." is that a fact or is that an opinion? I was like, that gotta be a fact because there are things that I can definitely say are rude. And she was like, no, your bias is telling you that it's rude. What
Right.
exactly did they do? Okay, somebody walks up to you and says, hey, your manager walked in, slammed the door, huffed and puffed, and overlooked me and went straight to the back. Is that fact or an opinion? Well, that's a fact. Okay, we can address that fact now. Now we're talking more about the issue that needs to be handled. I was like, damn, I'm thinking about personal relationships. I'm thinking about Convo Club. I'm like, how can I apply this shit? Because this is some good stuff. And I kind of feel like that's where we at as adults. Like, a part of emotional intelligence is figuring out if something someone is telling you, although it's words and words can hurt, is it a fact or is it that person's opinion? I think just asking that question could solve a lot of problems in the world.
I think that was trending a couple of weeks ago. Facts ain't feelings or something like that. People were saying facts ain't feelings, dog.
That's hard. That's hard.
And we talking about this whole emotional intelligence, right? Everybody talking about AI, but I call it EI, emotional intelligence. It's looked at as a construct, but people don't realize like it's a skill set, and skill sets can be learned.
Practice.
Everybody be like, oh, he got emotional intelligence, y'all got emotional intelligence, but it's like it's a skill set. It's something that can be taught to other people. You know what I'm saying? No matter your background, no matter your where you come from, everybody can learn it. And it's more so. It starts with self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? But it's more so like identifying the feelings that you feel, why you feel like that. It's deep research, and it comes a lot with think time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, whenever I'm in it, with somebody, that shit replay in my mind over and over and over. I ride with the radio off for a week. Like, just be thinking about that shit. But you gotta identify them feelings and figure out why you feel like that. Is it true? Is it not true? Is it a fact? Or is it just, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, dig into the root cause. Okay, in a relationship, she has been moving kind of different lately. Maybe she's feeling a little insecurity, or it's deep thought. It's not just like a person is born emotionally intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm sorry. Well, it helps to have those, you know what I'm saying? I always find myself when there's a situation, I try to lead off with a question. Like, I'm asking you a question. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to project and be like, you've been acting funny. Like, I rather ask what's been, if something's different, like when you engage with questions, even when you in a situation, if you like just sit there and ask yourself a couple questions, bro. Like, is it really worth it? Like you said, what really happened? You know what I'm saying? Just give yourself like a time buffer, like you say, just before reaction. That'll save you from just reading something wrong, bro, and just now you crashed out because you misread something.
Yeah.
A text message could go left, depending on how a person feeling, like how you read it. You ever
They read it a
that Key
certain
and
way.
Peele skit about the text messages. Like, one
You ever
person is
get a
really
text,
happy,
right?
like happy go lucky. And he like, what you mean? Like, he texting back all angry.
You ever sent that text and did the phone run? What you meant by that?
Right.
Hey, but I'd rather you ask what you meant by it than assume.
Right. Will Smith said something on a pod I heard before. He said whenever he into it with Jada Pinkett, of course, he was like, he'll say something and he'd be like, okay, repeat back to me what I just said. And a person will repeat it like in a manner of like, he was like, no, I didn't even say it like that. She's putting anger on top of it.
Gotta put the sauce on it.
Right. She put the sauce on it. Like, I didn't say it. Like, I didn't sound like that when I said it, but that's how she heard it.
That's how she heard it, though.
Right.
Y'all on different frequencies, man. Like you gotta be cognizant of that too. Like y'all not in tune right now. So the way you saying stuff is gonna come off a different way. So like it's better if we both like chill out so the words could even get to you.
Right. I got a question.
What?
I want each one of y'all to answer. What do you think is the most powerful emotion?
I mean, outside of feeling played.
Yeah, feeling played.
Yeah,
Is the
feeling
ultimate.
played all the time.
I never heard a white person say that. I'm just saying.
I
Like,
feel like nah. They say white people say, "Oh, you've done it now, buddy." That's what they say.
what y'all think the most powerful emotion? But besides feeling played.
I don't know.
Man.
I feel like love will make a person do some things that
Love will make you do something.
I don't know.
I think one that get overlooked a lot is shame. Like
That's close to feeling played.
Right,
Yeah.
but shame or embarrassment. Like I think a lot of people will say love, but like shame or embarrassment is a very, very powerful emotion, bro. Like it's people would do almost anything to not be shamed or be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's hope. I think hope is more powerful than shame and love. Because sometimes you don't even love a person, but
you
because
just
of
got
what
hope.
you think they could be, or what you think the relationship might be,
Mm-hmm.
you do some shit that make you look foolish.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta ride with that one.
Yeah.
I most definitely think it's love because when you love somebody, like love for your kids, you gonna crash out behind your kids. When you love your mama, you gonna crash out. If somebody love you, if somebody hurt you, 9 times out of 10, you love them. Like I think love is like it can be in every aspect. It can be in every category. I think love really trumps everything.
See, my issue with love is that it's so close to hate.
Right.
That people don't often know when they cross the line and they be doing hateful shit in the name of love.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree
You know
with
what I'm
that one.
saying? Like
Line between love and hate.
It's a thin line,
yeah,
man.
it's super thin.
It's
And
thin.
also, like I
Like
want to bring
lemon
this up:
sauce.
is it love or is it ego?
Right. That's
Is
the
that
debate
person
too.
serving you
Mm-hmm.
or are they loving you?
But we say the most, you know what I'm saying? Because ego is a factor, hate is a factor, ego is a factor,
Kia
but I
said,
think love is just the most powerful one.
I don't think niggas that kill their wives love their wives.
right,
I
Right.
think they just got
Right.
egos.
right. That's
Their feelings hurt.
that's
They
big.
hate.
I think
You
it's
got to
all of
be.
it. I think when they that to that point, they probably did love their wife, but they
No way.
also hated their wife, and they
No.
also had an ego issue. It's all of the above, like
Love is out the
multiple.
question at that point, I think. I
Nah,
think love is out the question at that point. If you
nah.
kill
Because
your
I
spouse
mean,
for
I believe the words that say love is patient, love is kind, love is
Mhm.
long suffering. That's love to me. Love
Right.
ain't putting a gun to somebody head.
Yeah,
Kia
but
said guilt is a powerful emotion. And
Yeah,
Fear.
for sure.
fear.
ooh,
Rose come in this house from outside. Y'all gonna see me
Right.
scared. That's
Hey,
what I'm
but
gonna say.
but fear could be
fear make you crash out quick.
fear could be conquered by hope.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Like,
Y'all saw that study about the rats?
Mm-mm.
Let me
man,
tell
which
you,
one?
son. Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Yeah, they
they
got
tried to
buku
drown
studies
these
on
rats,
rats.
right? And within 1 minute, the rats drowned. So the second time that they did it with some new rats, they put the rats in the water, and after about 45 seconds, when they started like sinking in the water, they pulled them out. So the rats were like, "Oh, somebody gonna come save us." So instead of them drowning in a minute, they ended up treading water for like 23 minutes. Like
Yeah,
hope is
hope.
that powerful
they got a little hope. Damn.
Yeah,
that it'll supersede your
Rat
physical
hope.
abilities.
right.
Why they be doing that shit to Rex, bro?
Man,
Trying to
why
figure out
not?
how we
Down
work.
with that.
They got a lot of them.
Whatever you come back dying, come back as a rat, bro.
Hey,
Well, I'll be
It means
tore up.
that was tough life.
He say anybody that unalived their spouse didn't love them. They love how their spouse loved them.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Did that person love you or did they serve you? Are they serving your ego and that makes you feel good? That makes you feel wanted? That makes you feel needed? Like a lot of people be saying love and like they use it interchangeably. But to me, it's like you got to define what love is, and does this fit the description of love? And if it doesn't, then it's probably ego, or it's probably like Sam said, it's probably hate.
Yeah, I believe that. But and everything goes full circle to emotional intelligence because they think is love, but they are
For
not
sure.
emotionally intelligent enough to know that is really their ego.
They don't properly. They don't know how to identify it. So it's all bottled up in that one emotion. Like, damn, I'm thinking about doing this person something. I
Yeah,
don't
that
love.
ain't what you do with your love them, right?
I don't love this. It's that thin line, bro. They walking on that dental floss. Love can penetrate.
What? Walking on dental floss is crazy.
Thin line, bro.
It is a thin
So
line.
it sounds like the moral of the story is crashing out is a direct result of not being emotionally intelligent.
But we all claim to be.
Unless it's justified.
We all claim to be
Gotcha.
emotionally intelligent, but Cole said we all have a crashing out point.
We do.
But some of them justified.
I ain't gonna lie, I almost crash out when I don't eat. When I'm hangry, it's over with.
I mean, which kind of crash out you do? Like there's levels to it. So if you got some food you don't like, what you gonna do?
I'm just a little irritated. Like
She tripping.
So
She just
look,
tripping. She just
And
tripping.
that's me. Hey nigga, I be hangry, nigga. I start
like,
talking
hangry,
crazy when I'm hangry.
Like what y'all do?
let me give you a scenario. Let's say you hangry, right? You go in Popeyes, you hungry, you been waiting to eat all day. You ain't got, and you forgot your debit card, your wallet at home, but you hungry, you feel like you about to pass out. You got the shakes. you gonna go back there and get you a piece of chicken?
Man, I'm about to call Miss Wanda. Hey, tell her to make me a 2-piece.
Hey. Shout out to Miss Wanda if you watching. Shout out to Miss Wanda.
You gonna go back there and get you a piece of chicken? Whatever you be like, can I have a piece of chicken?
If I'm at the East Side one, Tiari there.
Tiara definitely gonna hook me up.
He's gonna give me a big box.
Oh, Haley gonna be like, shit, it's all good, son.
This will make you crash out. Whatever you ask, and she be like, no.
Not today.
I'm flipping all this shit over.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's what we're doing. All right, bet. You got it. You got it.
See, that's not crashing out.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna show y'all how emotionally intelligent I am. So the other night, I went to, well, y'all know where I went the other night after the night out against crime. I wanted to crash out behind them $52.
You spent 52?
Yes, because I bought TJ something, I bought me something, and then I got some wings for us to try.
I got the balloons.
So I'm literally like, I'm smelling the grease burning in the back. I'm like, nah, that can't be for me. That's not for me. At this point, it's what, about 7:30, 7:45? Why ain't 8 cents since the day before?
Man,
I'm turned up. I've been doing the little intermittent fasting and stuff. So yes, I'm drove. So when the food come out, the bread burnt, the chicken, chicken grease burnt. But you know what? I said, you know what?
You ate it?
You know what? We can walk away from this.
Right.
The Lord gonna bless me for not blessing your soul tonight.
Right.
This shit was burnt before you brought it out here.
I be feeling like that too. You know what? The Lord gonna bless me for not blessing you tonight.
You know it's a good tester of my emotional intelligence.
What?
Traffic, boy.
I knew you were about to say that. Dog, I got stuck in so much traffic today, dog. Oh my God.
It's just so people relate that to, like, if you asking for some patience, you want to be, you know, be more connected, bro. Traffic will test you in ways you never knew. Like when somebody cuts you off,
Oh yeah.
Talk about it, Kia.
it take everything in you not to crash out. Like I want to pull up on side you and be like, hey man, what's wrong with you?
The old me used to. I ain't gonna lie.
Like
That's so funny.
but I'm
it'll
gonna stare.
come out you though.
I'm
It'll
gonna
come
stare.
out you.
Like you gonna know I feel played by that.
Hey,
You know, crash out too when people don't give me my wave, and it's
That's-
buku traffic, and I'm letting you in the traffic, and you don't give me my wave. I feel
It's a
played.
lot of scenarios in traffic that'll get you.
I think feeling played, the white equivalent to feeling played is road rage.
Man,
Oh yeah.
Nobody does road rage like white people.
All right, get your ass choked out at the
Son,
Murphy.
it's so
yeah,
bad in Texas. They have road rage squads. Like
I don't do road rage, son.
like they have what you call that? It's almost like a SWAT team that's on standby for road rage in Texas because everybody got guns.
Right.
Yeah, that's 'cause the traffic too bad, man. Traffic did that.
And that's my thing. Like it's my emotional intelligence kick in sometimes. Like I got into it with this dude in traffic, and he older. He can't whoop me. He look like Barnacle Boy. So you can't whoop me. That boy say, pull over at the gas station. I'm gonna show you. Oh, you trying to shoot me? My emotional intelligence kicked in. I'm like, man, I'm not going. I'm not even going over there and mess with that dude. It's
Oh
no.
I'd have told that boy pull over. I'd have zoomed by that nigga.
What he did, he went in there, and I passed by that boy with bum, 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 bum. I'm like, son.
Oh yeah, pulled over.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
man, that
for
boy
anybody
ready.
looking
Boy.
at this or listening to this, let me tell you something. Anytime we had a conference call for Convo Club and you in a car, boy,
He
somebody
mad.
getting cussed out.
Man, it's just certain stuff on the road. It's just disrespectful.
Come on, man.
Certain stuff on the road is just disrespectful, bro.
brother. I get it. They don't be having road etiquette.
It's just bro. Like, you know, if we in traffic merging in, bro, at least let one car in, bro. Like, you know, I let one in. You know,
I don't know, son. I
I'm
don't
feeling
know.
good too. But this is gonna piss you off. Let's say they got one lane closed, right? And you in line and you see this person driving all the way to the front, and you get up there and they like cut you off to get in. I'm not letting them in.
Man,
I'm
I
not
do that
letting them
so.
in either.
Hey, look. I do that so much. So it's an
Right.
art to it, right? You gotta really be selective with the cars, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta get new amount of cars. They don't want to get no wreck. And you gotta target people that just got let in. Now they got an obligation to be nice. Look, I never, son. I used to be like that. I'm getting in the other lane. If I'm gonna cut the line, I'm gonna cut the front of the line.
Nah, son.
I ain't gonna cut the back of the line and keep waiting.
We
Damn,
gon'
you got relationships on the
if
road.
I'm in that Toyota, we gonna scratch each other cars up on the
Hey,
side.
bro, I'm willing to go there too, and I'm gonna keep going
Me too.
because we agreed to reckon to each other clearly. Like we just gonna go about our day.
Me too,
Boy,
because the
y'all
police take too long to come.
So
I'm not
look,
waiting on the police and traffic.
I feel like Sam and Drew have like this innate ability to learn and grow from observation. But are there some books or are there people that you follow that may give you some clues or some tidbits on how to refine your emotional intelligence? Like any of y'all got some light reading y'all be doing?
It's this dude I listen to a lot, Dr. Joe Dispenza.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Joe
a gem
Dispenza.
right there.
Yeah,
What?
he teaches how he teaches.
Here?
Yeah, hey, that teach you how the brain work, bro. So you start to know how to identify certain feelings. And Andrew Huberman, I listen
I
to
never
his
heard of him.
podcast. Like, yeah,
Yeah, you
Andrew
go too.
it's
Huberman.
called Huberman Lab.
This is a fire book, y'all. It's a good one.
Yeah, bro. So
Catches my
and it come a lot from my pops too, bro. Like he really kind of set us down and a lot with sports and playing basketball and stuff. He made us kind of start to watch people and sit back and, you know what I'm saying, learn how to regulate emotions. You're in a game, you're losing control. He called you to the side, hey, calm down, concentrate, you know, stuff like that, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, like that's why I said that, because I feel like both of y'all have like this superpower of observation. And not only do y'all know how to observe, y'all know how to pull the lesson out of the observation. So not everybody has that. Like I feel like y'all have a leg up. So when y'all see stuff in the wild, y'all know how to translate that into an ideal or a philosophy. Like y'all pull something out of it. So that's dope that y'all dad even did that. Like I don't think everybody get that. So that's fire in itself.
Hey man, you kind of learn that from being outside in the environment.
That too.
Like you pick up, you see, you know what I'm saying? Like and of course having some fatherly guidance is like one of the biggest proponents of that, because you know he gonna educate you. Gonna try to keep you safe. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am with my son. I'm gonna let you know everything I know as soon as I can. As long as you know, you ready for it.
Rashad had posted something a while back. He was like, all them lessons that y'all learn late, teach y'all kids early.
Right.
You know
that's a fact. That's a fact. But you learn a lot by just watching, bro. Like that's it.
Observing for sure.
I think I wanna highlight the is it the 5 agreements?
The 4 agreements. It's a good book.
No, the 5th agreement, the second book, I think that one changed my ideals about how I approach emotions. Like the 4 agreements helped me understand about what I wanted out of life and how to articulate those things. But the 5th agreement taught me more about the struggle of overcoming emotion while you're pursuing those things. I think that's an incredible book and I don't even think that's the basis of the book. I think that was just something that I pulled from it because I would read certain things and it was about emotions, but it wasn't specifically about the 5th agreement. So I knew that it was like the linchpin between getting from the 4 agreements to the 5th agreement. And if y'all never read the four agreements, like I highly recommend those. Like just to learn how to start speaking to yourself and start speaking to the universe about the things that you want.
Yeah.
That's your heart.
To The Game of Life and How to Play It. I don't know if you ever read that.
Yeah.
Book, boy, that book changed my life. That's one of them ones, man. Like it just shows you that you're capable of everything. Like we talking about emotions, you are the master of the reality. What you think is what becomes. Like it's you versus you. So once you start to understand that, man, you in control of this shit. Like it ain't. You get to make the decisions for how you gonna react. You get to make. Like you're the director of your own movie script. You can cut people out at any given time. Have your supporting actors. The Game of Life and How to Play It. It's by Florence Shovel Shin. Very great book.
Yeah, and just to keep it basic, man, like just continuing to learn. I know that's kind of cliche, but like if you're reading books, if you're listening to podcasts, like change it up sometimes. Like learn more. Just learn more. Like the more you learn, the more you're better prepared to deal with all situations, emotional or either. You know what I'm saying? So just continue to learn, man. Like open your mind up.
Yeah, being open-minded goes a long way.
And remember, the emotional buffer.
Right.
I got that from Huberman Lab, but I already felt like I did that. But just remember that emotional buffer, bro. Put a time lapse between action and reaction. Always got to do that. I don't care if you got to walk away. I don't care if they be like you scaring somebody confront you in a timing right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to get away from the situation, think it out, then approach it differently,
Hey, Mariah, forever a student. Shout out to Insights. Y'all go follow my cousin. She is in tune with a lot. Okay. Shout out to Mariah. Love you always.
And like I feel like one of the things that get overlooked, like I used to hear older men when I was young, like you gotta understand how to conduct yourself as a man, like conduct yourself accordingly. And I feel like restraint is something that comes along with emotional intelligence, like having enough restraint, like you saying to walk away, like most people will give in to that feeling or they will be controlled by that feeling. But to be a man and to master yourself, you have to learn restraint.
Right.
There is
Discipline.
nothing in this world that you can gain from being a slave to your emotions
Right.
or your temptations or all of that. It falls into the same category.
Yeah.
That is a fact, bro.
It is, man. This was a good one, y'all.
This
Right.
was a good one. This was a
Look,
good
Yeah.
one.
I learned a lot from my brothers and sisters. We
We
got
tried,
church.
we tried, we tried.
Y'all be pouring into me. It was no accident I stumbled across this. Thank you, Kim Hamilton. Catch
Yes,
us.
Miss.
Appreciate you.
What's
Right.
up, Kim? Oh,
Coming through. Shout out to y'all in the comments. We appreciate the engagement always, y'all. For sure.
We got
We got
announcements.
trip tonight.
Put y'all finger.
All right.
very good.
All right, all right, all right.
Hey,
All
Pat.
right. Go ahead. Okay. Sisters of Strength and Knowledge are having their third annual breast cancer walk. Is going to be Saturday, October 11th at from 8 to 11. That's going to be at 4374 LA 311 in Homa. You can contact Machina Henry to register on Eventbrite. All right. Brothers Talking October 18th at 8 a.m. That's going to be located at Magnolia United Methodist Church, and that's going to be at 128 Johnson Ridge Lane in Thibodaux. So for the men, it's just basically men gathering to talk about life, to have conversation, kind of like this setting, to be in a comfortable space where you can get insight from other men no matter the age. That's pretty dope. The Bayou 1v1 tournament is going to be on October 25th to presented by Five Academy. Helping All People presents their third annual Rep Your Jersey fundraiser. That's going to be Saturday, October 25th. You wear your favorite jersey. There's going to be door prizes, free food. Bring your own bottle. It's going to be at Dumas Auditorium. The doors open at 7:30, and it's going to be $25 in advance, $30 at the door. First Ladies presents Pink Out Saturday. It's a pink ribbon social that's going to be also on October 25th at 10 a.m. at Mechanicville Gym. That is presented by Lady Savannah Aldridge, Lady Claudia Hartman, Lady Twila Gilton, Lady Donna Washington, Lady Arlonda Williams Smith. All right, the Shooting Stars are having their annual trunk or treat on Halloween night from 5 to 7. The location will be announced at a later time, and they're asking for community support. If you'd like to participate, contact Ernest Harvey Jr., Trap Seafood and Wing Spot. They're having a Nightmare on Alma Street. There's going to be food, music, Halloween pictures, treats, and more. That is going to be on Halloween night. It's going to have a Trapper Trunk annual event. It begins at 6 p.m. and that is located, if you don't know, 6911 Alma Street in Houma. The Houma Mile Club, turning miles into movement, stronger together. That's going to be every Monday and Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. and on Saturdays at 9 a.m. It's a group of people come out, walk a mile, socialize, it's positive, it's good energy, it's communicating with good people. You can bring your kids if you want to. Come on, come walk a mile. Elderberry syrup, all natural immune support. I myself make elderberry syrup to help build your immune system. These upcoming winter months, I will have elderberry on stock. Please, please build both you and your family's immune system. That concludes our announcements.
Cool. Yeah, when we do the church announcements, we're gonna just start doing this.
The whole time, y'all hold your finger up the whole time?
Nah,
oh, no. Oh no! Oh no! I ain't the bow your head, close your eye tight.
I like that idea that church had too, Cole. You need one of them.
I know, man.
I need a hat.
Yeah, the church.
A new hat every
joint.
time.
Yeah,
giving out peppermints.
I'm gonna get a bedazzled cowgirl hat.
That ain't
So
no
two
church hat.
things. So
Right.
I think Trap got the best play on words.
What?
They win Halloween. Nightmare
saw
on
that.
Elmer Street.
I said,
That's hard.
I said, I'm not
That's
going.
hard.
Freddy Krueger might be there. I ain't going to
For
that.
real.
Elm Street.
And number two, if we need Turk to be giving out some turkey legs. I mean, some turkey necks at the Shooting Stars event. Man, what's that?
I tell you though, he made a post earlier and called me Big Back. I don't care. He made a post talking about, I think on Halloween night or something next week, he gonna give out free turkey neck plates if you like, comment, and share. So
I'm about to go do that. That probably got 2,000 likes.
And see, I was about to heart it, but I said no. He said like it, so I ain't hard it because I was about to love the post.
Oh man, you flat man, you crashed out. You crashed out.
You crashing out.
I liked it. He said like it. He didn't say love it. He said like it.
So many people probably loved it. You ain't getting nothing. You don't follow
that Daniel.
Read.
It's fundamental.
Bro, I really, really enjoyed tonight's episode. It was needed. I feel like a lot of people, if you've never heard about emotional intelligence and it was your first time hearing about it, you for sure, you need to definitely get more in tune with that because that's hella important. Turk was out of turkey necks in 30 minutes at Night Out Against Crime. I could imagine.
What? So look, I need to know like what we need to donate next year because the jambalaya was gone, the turkey necks was gone. Everybody was moving like 30 minutes to an hour. Pots was empty. I love that event. I don't know, man. I fell in love with Midland. Just so many smiles on them kids' faces when Teasy came out, bro. It was just like a thing of beauty. I was just sitting there in awe, like, man, this is a once in a lifetime experience for some of these kids, even their parents. You know what I'm saying? Seeing somebody that big show up in their hood, I was like, man, this is beautiful. So definitely shout out to everybody who was involved with that event. It was beautiful. It was amazing, y'all.
I want to say because I grew up in Midland, I enjoy being out there. I enjoy seeing people that I knew as a child as the adults, serving the food on the barbecue pit, like stirring the jambalaya, like seeing some of the people that I went to school with, being the parents out there, like that was so beautiful. That was I'm so happy that I went. I am so happy that I went because I grew up most of my life in Midland. You know what I'm saying? I walked those streets, and yeah, I enjoyed that. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
That's good, man. Shout out to Chaz, bro. He was on
Shout out to Chad, shout out to Cool Breezy, shout out to everybody who was involved, man.
Shout out to the whole Thibodeau, man. The movement that y'all got going on.
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all are being pillars in y'all community. Y'all moving in the right direction. Y'all creating motion in y'all neighborhoods to do something positive.
That's
Man, shout out
inspiration.
to the whole Thibodeau, dog.
Shout out to that man that do show us love all the time for sure. Love to do it.
No.
Well, y'all, it's about that time.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Boy, I got some stuffed bell peppers in the refrigerator. I'm about to go warm me one up for dinner.
You wanna do it? You wanna do it?
Warm it up for dinner.
Well, I am your girl, Kia Hospital. It's real organic, so candy.
I'm good, Juju.
Good street, Sam.
It's Cabo Cole.
I'm Trey with the Convo.
And we are.
The
The
Convo
Convo
Club.
We out.
Hey,
Thank
y'all.
y'all for tuning in, baby.
Bye.
Bye.